Life.
We are. Hey, welcome to the World of Kayfabe podcast. I'm your host, Slick Click Nick, along with my good friends Dan the Man and Stagger Lee Wet Hair Crocker. Gentlemen, how y'all doing on this glorious Monday night?
Feeling good.
Stuff beyond belief. I'm so full.
Excited, curious after
you
the...
look rough, bud. Oh wait,
Ready to talk about wrestling?
Before we talk about wrestling, tonight's episode is brought to you by our good friends at Liquid Death, because a certain someone who shall remain nameless wants to make a comment on our group chat.
Hi, Pat McAfee.
Like Pat McAfee. So
Pat
you know
McAfee.
what? Here's to you.
How's your match with Austin Theory?
You know what, bruh? You know what? That's messed up. All right? Pat McAfee's going to beat the shit out of Austin Theory at Mania. It's going to happen. I'm calling it. It's going to happen. Oh, that's a warm one.
Man, did you see the end? Hey, did you see the end of Raw?
Bruh. I think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I doubt if it's going to be a wrestling match, though.
I don't. It's not going to be a full wrestling match.
I think it's going to be a full. If anything, it might be a squash match because, you know, but Austin's like 100 years old at this point. Or he moves like he's 100 at this point. It's like, nah, man. Yeah. I don't. As great as it be, like maybe like Austin in like '98 to like 2001.
But yeah,
100%.
Maybe if he actually stayed in the ring, because he's only 57, and we had fucking Sting last night.
Only 57.
But we had fucking Sting at 62 jumping through 3 tables.
Yeah, he did a fucking balcony dive.
I fucking popped. I'm like, oh my god. I'm literally doing Marbinella's voice in my living room screaming, oh my god, or Mamma Mia.
Yeah, it was cool.
Oh, like, bro, like, I don't care what anyone says. If you're not 62 years old jumping off a balcony, you ain't shit, homie.
Yeah, I just meant if we have people like PCO and people like Sting and people, you know, there's older wrestlers that have been out for a bit and they came back, but Steve Austin's been gone since 2003.
But you know what scares me? We're talking about older wrestlers getting in the ring and doing dives off balconies and shit. Dude, PCO's apron dive scares the shit out of me every time.
Him jumping off the freaking turnbuckle itself just scares
legitimately scares.
Just the apron, the concrete spot, whatever.
A little off topic. The power bomb that he took from the Gorillas of Destiny at G1 Supercard. Nobody caught him. He hit pure floor.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Broke his back. That should have broke his back.
Broke his back at that. But yeah. So this past weekend, I went to a very awesome festival. I say festival convention called the Red Stick Wrestling Convention, and it was pretty awesome, man. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I finally won up Dan on this one because Dan, for the longest time. Hey man, I got a Sting autograph. Fuck you.
Well, see, you failed to say it was a convention. I thought you were just going to a local indie wrestling show, and there was wrestlers there doing guest signing. You beat me when it came to a convention. I've always wanted to go to a wrestling convention. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it was indie wrestling. I mean, it was local wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a wrestling convention, but they also had wrestling going on.
Now, where did it take place at?
Gonzales, which is like an hour away from my house.
Never even heard of it.
Okay, so it's right by Baton Rouge, like literally right on the way to Baton Rouge. If you're going towards like the New Orleans area, like if you're coming from New Orleans and you're trying to get to my place, Gonzales is right there.
Gotcha. Well, it was cool. I mean,
are we on YouTube or are we on Facebook?
We're on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I thought so. So this is the second episode.
I gotta give a shout to Virgil for finally getting over are finally making money.
Speaking of Virgil, I got a good one for you. But go on.
No, who was the coolest wrestler that you met? I'm probably gonna say DDP, right?
Yeah. Well, it's actually shockingly is JBL.
Really?
JBL. Like, here's the thing. DDP obviously wins it by default, but if you're being like truthful, JBL.
Did he threaten you with a clothesline from hell though? To say that?
Literally everybody except Ted DiBiase. DiBiase was a bitch. But other than that,
was he really? Like, in what way?
Oh my god! Like, okay, so the line for Ted DiBiase was the longest line of the show, the longest line of convention. Like, it was ridiculous. Diamond Dallas Page didn't have that many people, but yet DDP was fucking cool. He was sweet. He was awesome. You get to Ted DiBiase, he just look at you, and this is what he did. I kid you not. Like, he'll grab an autograph, right? He'll grab an 8x10, and he'll just do this. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah.
Really?
Like that. Like, bro, what? Like, literally the manager would just be like, oh, yeah, man, it's good seeing you. Thank you for support. Like, Ted's just like you see the $1 million belt, and right across from him is Virgil, which is hilarious.
Really? You should have brought him breadsticks.
Well, Daniel,
breadsticks?
Daniel hit Ted DiBiase.
I should have hit him with the to the moon. I should have done a Cameron grind.
Ted DiBiase and his kids actually owe the state of Mississippi $800,000 because they scammed them out of money, claiming welfare status of people that didn't exist.
What the hell?
Yeah, and then speaking of which, his son was supposed to show up for the event. He never showed up. JJ Dunn was supposed to show up. I was going to have him sign my Four Horsemen DVD. That never happened. So there was a couple people that was supposed to show up, but they didn't because of unknown reasons. But I met JBL, I met Ron Simmons, I met Victoria, which super sweet, by the way. Shout out to Victoria. Super sweet, super awesome. Drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah,
like,
it's not the first
for
time.
her age, she is definitely drop dead gorgeous. I even asked her if Tony Khan would ever call and offer you a spot in AEW, would you take it? And she's like, oh, well, Tony Khan never, ever contacted me. I was like, that's a damn crying shame because you're still in phenomenal shape. You look great. I feel like she could have another run, maybe one more run in any wrestling promotion, whether it be NWA, Impact, or even, WWE or AEW for that matter. You know what I mean? Yeah. I wouldn't mind see that happen, but I wouldn't want to see her win a title or something. Just have like a passing of the torch type of thing, like a generation versus generation type of match, like the Peraza versus.
They desperately need trainers. They desperately need women trainers right now over there too.
Yeah,
I'd like to see
Kim too. So
I'd like to see Victoria and Britt Baker go at it.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
That'd been pretty dope. But the show was awesome. I didn't get there till about like 9:30, and it was like a lot of people. So right off the bat, my Eddie Guerrero shirt that I had on that day was super over. Like, I was not expecting that to be over. And everybody was like, dude, where you got your shirt from? And I'm just like, Hot Topic. And everybody's like reaction is just like yours. Like, what? Hot Topic? Are you kidding me? And I'm like, yeah, straight out of Hot Topic. So I was like, bro, that's insane. But to end the day, I had a family of, I believe, 3. It was a family. It was a mom, dad, brother, and sister, and another child. They literally gave me their posters to sign it. Straight up. I'm not even a guest on the show. I'm not even part of the celebrity panel or whatever. They literally came up to me because I had my Impact title, holding it like an actual wrestler, holding it like a champion. They came up to me and they said, "Oh, excuse me, sir. Can you sign that poster?" And I looked at my buddies. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Why the fuck not? So I literally signed their posters like I'm a fucking wrestler.
They probably think you're some awesome, like indie wrestler. That's hilarious.
It's awesome. I'm like, bro, I roll. I'm over. I should have done the WOK, and then there you go. Find us on YouTube, motherfucker. But yeah, and then speaking of which, Diamond Dallas Page did a shout out to our YouTube channel. You're welcome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. When you sent when you sent me that, I marked out. I was at work. I had to run back and then
I marked out.
Yeah,
I marked out. Holy shit!
I can actually play it to the viewers real quick if you want.
Go right ahead.
Yo, monkeys, it's me, DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, the king of bada bing, the master of the Diamond Cutter, the three-time world champion, WWE Hall of Famer, and founder and CEO of DDP Yoga, better known today as DDPY. Why? Because I want people to stop calling it just effing yoga. That's why. And you monkeys, you have tuned in to my main man, the man with a plan, Slick Nick, in the world of Kayfabe. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Yeah.
Like, dude, I marked out as I'm holding the phone. Like, this is literally what I was doing. I'm holding the phone and I'm following him, like doing like this. And I'm just like I'm trying so hard not to laugh and not
Nick's
to mark
trying
out.
so hard not to vomit.
No, I wasn't trying to vomit, bitch. Fuck off.
What? Well, all right, guys. Well, let's get to the meat and potatoes of why we were here.
Let's get the meat and bones.
Sunday night, bro. Talk about
Revolution.
Talk about a great and long night of wrestling. Holy moly, was it a good show?
5 hours, man. 5 hours of the longest pay-per-view AEW ever did, if I'm not mistaken.
Dude, so I know you were watching it on Bleacher Report at your house. So me and Joey, me and Joey watched it together. Man, we started from minute one of the buy-in, and once the show was over, I'm literally like Joey. We've been talking for 5 hours straight about this show.
Just think if that was a YouTube show. Like, just think that was a podcast episode. That would be our longest episode.
Dude.
Like, we'll be like one of those people from California that just has nothing to do with their lives just to make podcasts.
Dude. Man, overall thoughts before we really break down this show, man. What was y'all's opinion on it?
So one of the biggest things about, like, you mentioned the buy-in, they actually treat it like it matters. There was 3 matches on the buy-in. WWE does stupid promos and stupid interviews, and, you know, they used to do the free-for-alls where they did matches. That was a great show last night.
Well, and see, really quick, because me and Joey, when we were talking about the buy-in during the show, we were like, man, dude, the Sting match should have went on the buy-in. Man, I reneged that comment. That match was better than what it should have been.
I think all 3 of us, when we did the prediction, we all said this was going to be like the piss break match. Just to be like the match that nobody really cared about.
Dude, I will eat.
It blew my fucking mind.
Dude, I will eat a plate of shit for that comment that I made.
Oh, bro. And I can't believe I disrespected Sting like that because a 62-year-old man jumping off a balcony onto a mountain of tables. Like, dude.
And don't forget, this is once retired.
Right there.
This is once retired with a neck injury.
Yeah.
So y'all are talking about the Sting dive, which was phenomenal at his age. Kudos to that man.
Yeah, really,
man. But
nobody thought he was going to do it.
Bro, that Sammy Guevara Spanish fly off the stage, that could have been so bad.
And I almost put it on the group chat, like, bruh, they are lucky they hit that table because the way how it looked.
What they did was whenever they hit the tables, the ramp, they just slid.
Yeah, and that ramp is and then that's that LED type of, like,
dude,
ground.
It's a slick ramp.
It's a slippery thing, so you gotta be careful with that shit. But they lucky that they did one of the tables at least. The other one was just flew like it was in a WWE 2K game.
Dude,
which is more on that later.
They need to add They need to add some sort of grit or something to make it not so slippery.
Yeah.
Or just don't jump off the damn stage and you'll be all right.
Luckily, there was
still a good match.
Luckily, so far, there's only been one injury, and that was possibly Orange Cassidy injured. They're waiting for an MRI result on the shoulder.
Do you think it's when Keith Lee threw him out of the ring and no one caught him?
I think so.
Yeah,
It had to have been.
Might have been the injury.
it was around that point of time that all of a sudden he kind of vanished from the match.
Yeah, because he hit that ground hard.
Yeah, it was bad. It was very bad.
He hit the carpet. He didn't even hit the mat.
Like that, but that entire
the carpet is not as padded as the mats are.
No, hell no.
Hell no.
That entire pay-per-view though, that entire pay-per-view was just hard hitting the entire night.
I tell you what, this pay-per-view was a lot better than last year's pay-per-view.
Other than
I'll be honest.
Other than like the Ty Conte match, which I wasn't that impressed with, everything was pretty hard hitting and good.
Hey! That was a great match. Shut up. That was a damn good match. For multiple reasons. They both kissed. Jade Cargill earned my damn respect by wearing Mortal Kombat-like gear.
Oh, dude, Joey almost lost his shit.
Oh, I can about imagine. Joey's like,
He's like, what? Why is she looking like Mortal Kombat? The ball's on that company.
Bro.
And she
they seriously are
on Mortal Kombat, first of all. The hell's wrong with you?
They are risking a lawsuit doing the whole Jade with her name and then the costume. I mean, like with Glacier, they didn't directly name him blah 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 from Mortal Kombat.
And speaking of Glacier, so get a little off topic a little bit. So right before I watched the buy-in with my good friend that came to the house, that was so nice. This jackass over here, hey Nick, I got something to show you. As I've just got done using the restroom, he pulls up Blunder. It was the
wrestling bios Glacier.
The four downfalls of Glacier. I'm like, bro, why you gotta disrespect Glacier like that?
Hey, hold on.
Come on.
Hey, why do you gotta disrespect wrestling bios? Shout out to his YouTube page.
Oh yeah,
fantastic
dude's
videos.
Amazing.
Dude, and one more shout out to Marky D. If you ever watch this, I love your videos.
I love it.
100%.
Good shit. Oh, I smack you one. Shove it in the comments, Jack. But yeah, what disrespect Glacier. The hell's wrong with you? Shame. Shame. But man, that dog collar match though, I think in my opinion that was.
Hold on.
Oh wait.
We have John Cena on the show.
John, can you see us?
We can't see him. We have John Cena.
Where's John at?
We got our first professional wrestling guest. Sorry.
Hey, can you hear us?
Stupid joke because Daniel went off.
How terrible.
But yeah, the dog collar match.
It's a good thing my girlfriend's not watched this because she would be like, "Oh my god, this is the worst."
Daniel, you missed John Cena.
Yeah, you did, dude. You just missed out John Cena.
Oh yeah, you couldn't see me.
No, I legit made a John Cena joke this past Saturday. So when you walk into the event, you walk into the venue, they have 3 WrestleMania 30 posters. They have 1 Hulk Hogan, 2 The Undertaker, and then 3 John Cena. But this is the funny part. There were 2 guys sitting, and they look very, not enthusiastic or whatever. And my stupid ass just walks over there, see a John Cena flag or a banner. I'm like, I looked at it and I'm being super obnoxious just looking at the thing. And I did that. I'm like, wait a minute. And I looked at the guy. I'm like, hey, excuse me. Sir, I need to ask you a question. He's like, what? I want you to be serious. Can you see this banner? Well, what you mean? Well, I don't know if you noticed, but they put a blank banner. They say John Cena, but for some reason you just can't see him. And he just looks at me and I'm like, oh yeah, you're right, we can't see him. And I'm just like, exactly. So out you go. Anyway.
What, the joke went way over his head?
Oh, it did. Oh, it did. Oh, it did. And shout out to Robbie. Robbie, you're watching this. Thank you, brother. You're awesome. A big fat too sweet to you. But
you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. Robbie, if you're watching this, go fuck yourself. No,
Damn.
I'm just playing, dude. Too sweet.
This would have been a potential guest.
Pick a hand.
And you want to tell him, fuck off. Wow.
Pick a
sweet.
hand. Pick a hand.
Yeah, pick a hand.
Okay, Rob Van Dam. Okay, Rob Van Dam. No, but getting back into Revolution, shout out to fucking CM Punk to bring back that Ring of Honor theme. Dude, I was in tears. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, when that happened, first of all, the swerve from MJF,
Dude,
which
that got me.
You kind of knew it was happening. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of admit I didn't know that was gonna happen. I was like, man, that's great. Only MJF can do it.
Yeah.
And then, sure enough, the lights go out, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I'm thinking we might get this via Burns, but even better, we got that song from AFI, which I cannot say the name of.
Misery Cantera.
Katana? Misera Katana? Anyway.
Tara? I don't know.
He comes out to the same exact attire that he wore in the match against Raven. And dude, this match was story-driven. It was hard-hitting. We all predicted it was going to be blood. We all said, honestly, I was wrong. I thought MJF was going to win this match. But instead, we got CM Punk winning. Now, with a bonus.
Yeah.
Wardlow turned face.
Well, you know what? Actually, technically, Punk won. But MJF won just as much. Because he showed, dude, his toughness. That man is so main event ready. That's why I told Joey.
At this point, he's ready for the title.
That's why I told Joey. I said, after the main event, throw MJF in it. Let's do it.
Exactly. I think it's time. I think it's time.
People need to stop saying he can't take bumps. This dude can take bumps.
The dude wrestled in a freaking dog collar match. Shut up.
Dude, okay, so when MJF pulled the thumbtacks out, I'm like, okay, it's going to turn around to bite MJF on the ass. I didn't think Punk was going to take a thumbtack bump. But that right there, Punk taking the thumbtack bump, that just shows how much he cares for that company and to put the younger talent over.
Well, he didn't take a thumbtack bump. His legs took a thumbtack bump.
Well, because he rolled into him, right?
Right.
Right after the suplex. And
I think so.
Rolling into him slow probably hurts twice as worse.
Oh man. But like with MJF getting hit with the thumbtacks,
bro.
But the GTS, he just stood like that, and I'm just like, I'm laughing my ass off because it's funny to see us sell. But dude, that match, I think that's match of the night, hands down.
Yeah.
I think the disappointment match is Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa.
Yeah. Results wise, yeah.
Because the wrong person won that match.
But I was pissed off too. But let Joey explain what he thinks is going to happen.
Okay, Joey, what do you think is going to happen?
They're going to be touring Texas soon. She claims Texas as her home, since she immigrated from Mexico. So they're going to have her win at home in Texas. There's going to be a whole week of Texas touring.
Yeah, because don't they have the St. Patty's Day show?
Yep.
In San Antonio. Is it San Antonio?
Garland, Texas, and I think that legit Layla Hirsch should be the next champion.
Okay. Moving right along to stuff that's actually more relevant than what you just said.
Fuck Layla Hirsch. I'm sorry.
But yeah, what they should have done is they should have moved that the tag team, the 3-person tag team match, and had that Ty Conte match on the pre-show, and the 6-person tag team match with the Eric Redbeard and the others. That should have been on the main show.
That match was great.
That should have been on the main show.
Good match.
Why was Ty Conte on the main show and that wasn't? That should have been switched.
And that should have been on the main show. That should have been a part of the card, but for some reason it was on the buy-in, which regardless, that match was great, and it should have been on the pay-per-view card.
No,
I really hope that they sign Eric Redbeard soon. They keep not signing him.
They got guest appearance.
Now, hey, explain this because I didn't get to see it. Is Murphy now wearing a mask?
No.
Oh, I thought he was wearing a mask during their entrance.
So exactly, they're wearing a mask during the entrance, but he's not wearing No, he's not wearing it as like wrestling with it.
Well, no, I just meant just the entrance. They're all three wearing masks.
Yeah, like they all debuted their own mask, and it was super cool. Like I popped.
I need to.
Like, that's
I didn't
sick.
get to see it. I need to go back and watch it.
And then I think Joey even said the back of their vests were glow in the dark, which is like super cool.
Yeah, I saw on Reddit that they have glow in the dark vests in the back.
Like this group is getting bigger and bigger. Like I can just see it now. The House of Black is what Dark Order should have been.
Yeah, hell yeah.
100%. I have a feeling something big is gonna happen with House of Black. Like this is what Dark Order should have been. But now they became a comedy act, and they're doing that rightfully so because of what happened to Brody Lee. Brody Lee passed away. I mean, just think if Brody Lee would have been alive today. I mean, he would have been AEW champion.
I think
no doubt about it.
I think we're mispronouncing it wrong. It's the Knights of the Black Order.
Okay, Botchamania.
Well, that's what Justin Roberts said.
Knights of the Black Order. I like that. I actually like that. We can call our fans that on YouTube, the Knights of the Black Order. Start a Patreon page, the Knights of the Black Order. Anyway,
I'm looking at our screen right now. I love the I love the new ticker that we have on the bottom.
The ticker. I love how he's got to say the ticker.
Yeah, we're Kayfabe News Network now.
Yeah, that's right. We're kicking ass, taking names. And
Daniel's having some internet issues. It looks like he's driving, like he's with his arm reached out driving.
Oh, I sound good. Yeah, I think we lost Dan.
Oh, nice thing with. Hey, Dan, you're back.
Oh, Dan's back. Woohoo! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
You were stuck in like this pose for the longest time.
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
Revolution was really good. I think the event was a little bit of a letdown. I kind of wish Adam Cole would have won the title, but I'm glad Adam Page is still champ. But let's address the 500-pound elephant in the room. The 500-pound British elephant in the goddamn room. William Regal is now all elite. Swerve Strickland or Shane Strickland is now all elite.
Yeah, way to spoil that one, Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, Tony burst the fuck out of it. He literally had the clipboard and it said Swerve.
Turn your fucking clipboard.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one that stopped that.
Yeah.
Because he literally, like, this is the clipboard, right? And he's like, all right, y'all, we're having a great time, and I want you guys to really have a special announcement. And he's like, oh shit, my mic. Swerve is like right here.
Yeah.
Written right here. And it's like, you know, why, Tony? You're messing up. By the way,
Daniel's away
my sting figure. Ladies and gentlemen, my sting figure.
Daniel's
nice.
Daniel's
I thought anyone would care. But anyway.
Daniel's away from the mic, and then he comes back. I'm like, well,
I think your belly button's being exposed, my dude.
And I'm like, Tony and Shivani just ruined it. Tony just spoiled the surprise. Everybody knew it was going to be Swerve. If you read the internet, you knew it was going to be Swerve. But
we just swerved the viewers just now with Dan's belly over here.
Onlyfans.com/Dan's belly.
You know, the women.
Onlyfans.com/Dan the man.
You know, the women love it.
That's right. But here's the thing: it's about to become spring, so you might get replaced, buddy. I actually found out. Speaking of OnlyFans, one of my ex elementary school classmates now has an OnlyFans account.
Oh wow!
And I looked her up, and I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I want to subscribe to her page, because this would be weird, because I've been knowing her since I was like, since we were kids. That'd be super weird.
Dude,
anyway,
Buddy Murphy's mask looks sick.
Oh, dude, like all their masks look amazing. Like, oh my god.
Oh, holy shit! Brody King's got one. I thought he was still wearing just like the.
No, he even has one, and it looks stupid cool.
Dude, Buddy Murphy, the addition to this group.
You mean Buddy Matthews?
Or Buddy, whatever. Buddy Matthews.
Sound like my girlfriend now. It's like you tell him, no, you remind me of my friend. It's Matt Cardona. No, it's Zack Ryder. No, it's Matt Cardona.
No, it's Matt Cardona.
You too. It's Buddy Lee Parker.
Whatever. Buddy Lee Parker.
No, goddammit, it's Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker.
You know what? That both better stop. Y'all better stop this damn Glacier goddamn joke. This is a damn travesty. Y'all better stop it.
Fortis is better than Glacier.
Funny. It is not funny.
Fortis is better.
And by the way, guys, my audio sounds great. I do apologize for the audio last week. I just got this brand new mic. I sound like a robot. I sound like Kane in 1998 with the thing on my throat. I apologize. Thanks to Joey. Joey helped me out with this one. So, kudos to Joey for helping me out.
This Sunday, Stone Cold, I will set myself on fire.
You see that? Now, there might be somebody that might sound like that. And you just were like the biggest idiot.
States the following. Kane, if you would speak publicly for the first time. What does the contract further state?
Sounded like last Monday. That's basically how it sounded. But yeah, so the mic's good. The camera's good. You can see me. You can see these two jackasses over here. So moving right along, Revolution was awesome. I had a great time watching it. Disappointed with the main event, but hey, this was a major step up. This was a lot better than last year's Revolution. I'll say that. But before we move on, William Regal is now All Elite. Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley are now a tag team. What does this mean for the AEW and its tag team division?
They're screwed.
Well, that's a great answer, Dan. That's a really good answer.
I mean, they're screwed.
Screwed. I'm calling it Lucha Bros versus Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson. Book it. You hear me, TK? Book the match.
They should
book it.
It's not that original, but they should name themselves Kings of Strong Style. I like the name.
Yeah.
But did you hear? Is there any truth to this rumor that William Regal is probably going to be? Obviously, he's going to be an on-air talent on AEW, but there's also rumors of him doing shit with the new ROH coming up.
I actually heard it. I wouldn't be surprised. That would be a hell of an idea.
I mean, that'd be cool.
Get one of the best minds in the biz class. You know what I mean? That would be perfect. And that's just me. I also heard reports that Samoa Joe might be a part of that as well.
Dude, that would be. Me and him were just talking about that last night.
Yeah.
Joey asked me. He's like, "Man, wouldn't you think that'd be cool if Samoa Joe joined?" I was like, "Dude."
And have a shirt that says "Provoke Me."
Oh my god,
dude.
And put it on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Dude.
And it'd be like the hottest seller.
Samoa
Think that,
Joe.
Danhausen.
Samoa Joe, Claudio Castagnoli, and add them to it too. William Regal. Jon Moxley,
we're gonna call ourselves
Bryan
Un-Americans.
It would be insane though. That stable would be insane on the talent.
It would be a WWE 12 stable that's come to life. United Kingdom. Oh man. But yeah, switching gears, we're gonna talk about Batman. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Normally I like to talk about wrestling stuff, but tonight we're doing something a little different. Checking this out a little bit. A little bit of something different. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Big Vito.
So, I know, right? So,
if Mentioning Batman real quick, if you ever want to see something funny, go ahead and search up on YouTube Batman versus Jerry Lawler.
I can only imagine how that'd be.
Jerry Lawler dresses up as Superman and he challenges Batman in the fucking ring.
And the winner of that match gets a very young Lois
Lane.
Well, that's
Lois Lane. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, I mean, that's just as stupid as the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wrestling in WWF in like '91.
Oh yeah, I remember that. So Batman had opened up this weekend, and as of now, it has outsold Batman Begins by 1 day, or like in a day. They outsold Batman Begins in 1 day.
Yeah, I heard it's a fantastic movie, man. I can't wait to get my hands on it.
Dude, I saw it. Well, if you have HBO Max, April 19th, it will be on HBO Max.
Yep.
For those who don't like to go to the theater, but my experience with the show was great. Everything was awesome from front to back to front. I'm not spoiling it. You guys gotta go see it.
Oh yeah.
My thoughts on Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Again, you gotta go see it.
Yeah, and
I'm not spoiling.
What I would want to say is don't let the Robert Pattinson dissuade you from it, because if you remember back when Dark Knight came out, everybody crapped on Heath Ledger because he was in A Knight's Tale and everything, and
he was also in Brokeback Mountain as well.
And he was in the Brokeback Mountain movies.
Brokeback Mountain was after Dark Knight.
No, it wasn't.
No, it
wasn't. It was right before Dark Knight.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, I believe, like 3 years before. It was 3 years before for sure.
But yeah, there was a lot of people making fun of saying like he's gonna be Joker. Like, man, Heath Ledger played an amazing Joker.
Oh yeah.
So much to the point that he overdosed. And that's crazy to this day that, that happened. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna say this: Robert Pattinson, excellent as Batman, absolutely. And the fact that I'm gonna say this, I'm digging the fact that they're doing and I'm not spoiling nothing, not really. This has nothing to do with anything spoiled. It's just the way how they setting this up is basically like year one. So right after year one. So this is like Batman in his early development.
Yeah.
Where he's got the Batmobile, but it's like, I would assume that would be like the prototype Batmobile.
Yeah.
Where it's like a big ass muscle car. You know what I mean? But I love it. I thought the movie was great. I'm happy that we don't have a Joker in this movie because every Batman movie has to have a Joker. This one did not, and I loved it. I mean, not that I'm saying I don't like Joker. I love Joker. It's just, I'm glad that it's the Riddler and not someone like Joker.
Heard the Riddler did fantastic.
Oh, dude, the Riddler looks fucking menacing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, holy, he sounds like Abyss.
Well, they said that he's inspired by the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah, the logo, the question mark.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That whole logo is inspired by the Zodiac Killer.
You said he sounds like Abyss. Does he sound like Abyss, or does he sound like Joseph Parks?
Yeah, because there's a difference.
Yeah, but no, he sounds like Abyss in like 2008.
Hey.
Like, yeah.
I thought you were talking about like
watching
Joseph
it. I'm like, bro,
like,
why does the Riddler sound like Abyss in a way?
I'm Joseph Parks. I'm scared.
Yeah, like there was some bits he sound like Abyss, and there was some bits he sound like Joseph Parks. So I could say both. But dude, overall, if you have a thing for long movies, this movie is clocking in at 2 hours and 55 minutes. And Dan, you disgusting pig, you burped. At least you can say excuse me, you hoe.
Excuse me.
That's right, you better say excuse me.
Yeah.
So also, WWE 2K22 is coming out. For those who have ordered the NWO for Life or the Deluxe Edition, they get to play it in about a couple hours.
I just saw
on March 8th,
really
because
cool.
early access is on March 8th.
I just saw something really cool on Reddit apparently you can upload your own renders of images. Somebody showed a, but it's so cool because somebody did a render of Jada Cargill versus Bianca Belair.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do that on? What do you do that on? Community Creations?
That's what I would assume.
I have no clue. It's just somebody uploaded this screenshot on Reddit, and I thought that was a really cool feature.
I took the liberty of pre-ordering 2K22, and I got the NWO for Life edition. So I'm gonna be playing it in about a couple hours because I want to, I want to see what this game is like. Because I'm hearing, like what Dan just said, I'm hearing, great reviews and saying that it's a major step up in the game. Like Dan said it best, it's a major step up. Anything is better than 2K20 at this point. I mean,
I didn't know.
After the disaster,
did you get the physical edition or the digital?
I got the digital. That's all NWO for Life is the digital edition. You can't get it in the stores, which is dumb.
Oh,
this is the greatest game ever. What the fuck are you talking about?
Joey, what are you doing with that? Jesus Christ!
I got this.
Do you have shit in your hands? What the hell? Why did you dig your butthole?
I got it.
What the hell? And that's pretty much what I think about the game. Oh God. But yeah, so the thing is,
do you need band-aids?
At this point, yeah. At this point. But if you pre-ordered the NWO for Life edition, you get everything. You get all the shit. You get early access. You get the obviously Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hollywood Hogan, the inclusion of Eric Bischoff and X-Pac or Six or whoever he's going to be calling his game. Plus, you also get NWO Sold Out, 1997. Oh, yeah. 1997. And Bash of the Beach, 1996. Plus some other stuff with My Faction, some cards, whatever the case may be.
If they have Sold Out 97, I want the fucking garbage truck, is all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm screaming too, bro. Like, I want the whole intro, bro. I want Eric Bischoff on top of the stage, like, getting with the podium and doing all this and all that black and white filter. That was awesome, man. People can say what they want about Sold Out 97. I think it was a good pay-per-view.
You need those big mama motorcycle mamas.
Oh, God. Okay, I say that. I take that back. It was an alright pay-per-view until that happened. And screw you, Ted DiBiase. Screw you for being a bitch. Anyway, but and now with the showcase for Rey Mysterio, they have added quite possibly one of Rey Mysterio's best matches of all time. They put him against Eddie Guerrero at SummerSlam 2005 in a ladder match for the custody of Dominic Mysterio. I'm kidding. No, they put Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero at Halloween Havoc 97, which is very interesting. So this is what I think I told Dan this. I remember I texted Dan. I said, what if they put Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio at 97's Halloween Havoc?
Yeah, that's a shoo-in. They can't do a showcase and not have that match in it.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's gonna be there.
They cannot. That's the same thing with they can't do him against Psychosis because Psychosis is not in the company.
Well, but dude, and when you think of WCW, you automatically think Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero. It's the greatest match in WCW history. I don't care what anybody says.
It's literally one of the best matches WCW has ever produced. Like, it's definitely top 3.
It's a fantastic match.
Like, from start to finish, that match was great.
No,
it was awesome.
No, the Junkyard Brawl. No.
Oh, what the hell? Hey, Robbie said read the chat, by the way. He just texted me. He's like, "Yeah, read the chat." I don't know what he wanted.
Yeah, let me see.
Not seeing anything in the chat.
He's not seeing anything in the chat. Well, I kind of want to see what he said because we're live, pal.
There's nothing in the chat.
He said, "What's up, guys? Y'all aggravating, bruh."
I'm not seeing anything in my chat.
If you don't like this game, you can't.
Let me see.
You see now, Robbie.
What? YouTube's really fucking up, I guess.
Rob.
Wait.
Oh.
There's nothing in the chat.
Say what's
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. What's up, guys? Y'all are aggravating, bruh.
How
If
am
you
I
don't
not
like
seeing
this
any
game,
of
you can
this?
break it.
Oh, you guys watch the chat then, because I'm not seeing any of the chat. I don't know why.
No. You know what he's doing? He's making a good point. So when I got 2K20, and I've told Robbie this about a gazillion times, you know what he's doing? I was so hyped. Mind you, I did not read the comments. I did not read the reviews. I did not read any of this like bad news about 2K20. I was super hyped about 2K20. I'm like, bruh, this is gonna be awesome. Let's go. It's gonna be better than 2K19. Boy, was I wrong. I took that game after playing the game for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Joey. 5 minutes. I took it out of the PlayStation, cracked it, cracked the case with it, stomped on it, put my lightsaber through it, did everything I could possibly imagine to make sure this game does not see the existence of life.
I figured out the issue. I don't know how.
Threw away the game.
I figured out the issue. I don't know how. Somehow I was running 2 YouTube live streams at the same time.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Joey, God damn it, you're botching it.
No, that's YouTube. No, that's YouTube screwing up.
Damn it, YouTube.
Everything was running fine though. Everything.
Oh, that's great. Everything. Yeah, I sound great. You guys sound great. I just checked the thing just now.
Yeah, everything's running fine.
Yeah, so yeah, the game, it looks great. You know, it hits different. I'm about to check that out in an hour.
I hate that saying so much though. It hits different.
Oh, they definitely said it on Raw like 20 times. Oh, it hits different. Oh, it feels different.
You know. Did either of you guys watch the Brock Lesnar Pat McAfee interview?
Yes. It's
so hilarious. He goes
great interview.
Brock Lesnar goes pay-per-view. Pat tries to correct him to premium live event, and Brock Lesnar goes pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, I don't say premium event. That's pay-per-view. That's pay-per-view, buddy. We're old school. It's pay-per-view. We're not saying premium event. That's stupid. That's dumb. I'm sorry. Oh shit, Mike. But yeah. Oh, by the way, I gotta do a quick shout out because I know they probably gonna watch. Or once when I tell them, a big shout out to
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Oh wow, I got the shirt upside down.
Oh, Juice Wrestling
Pro Wrestling Podcast over here. Buy the shirt on ProWrestlingTees.com. Check them out. They're good shit. Wet them up, motherfucker.
Wet them up.
I saw some people not liking Pro Wrestling Tees. Does anybody have any clue why?
I love Pro Wrestling Tees. What you talking about?
Yeah, I have no clue. I saw some people talk about how they don't like to support Pro Wrestling Tees. It was weird.
Why? I bought a couple shirts off there. They're great.
So I was just wondering if you guys heard anything.
No, yeah.
This is from Pro Wrestling Tees. Let's see. What else from Pro Wrestling Tees? This JP Dub shirt. Guess what? Pro Wrestling Tees. Yeah. That Penta El Zero Mideo autograph I have over there. Guess where? Pro Wrestling Tees.
I've never had an issue with them.
Like, I don't see why people are not supporting them. Unless they might have shot a dog or something, then yeah, I would have definitely not be a part of that anymore, because that's just no. I would not.
What is stated by Nick, it does not mean fact. Pro Wrestling Tees did not shoot a dog.
Yeah, Pro Wrestling Tees does not support the ill treatment of animals.
I mean, I'm glad I could make Joey laugh on that one. That was good.
The unethical treatment.
Just take dogs outside the building and just and that's it. I guess somebody must have found the secret. Nope. Speaking of secrets, Dan found a secret.
He found the light.
Come on, Bray Wyatt, shine the light. Oh shit! My Malachi Black shirt's coming in soon. Well, then good. You can finally don't show the track number, you ding dong. Anyway, no. But now, next Monday, we can all wear our walk shirts. That way, you know. And by the way, if you want to get you some merch, Joey, I'm doing a plug. Behave. If you want to look like Sheamus, which is somewhere on the screen, I don't know what side he's on. Anyway, whatever. Check us out at spreadsheet.com. It's on the screen. At spreadsheet.com /WOK or World of Kayfabe Podcast. We got some really good merch out there. I might get me another shirt. Just saying. Check us out.
He might get a thong if he wants.
Yeah, you can even get a walk thong. You can even call the toll-free number right here if you want to call in and talk to us.
We do have the right to censor theme, or I don't know if he put it on there.
I mean, we're begging for somebody to call us at least one time so we can hear it and laugh. So if you're listening...
last time we did this, Dan pissed off some guy at a mobile gas station because we were trying to do a wrestling match, and Dan called and...
It was a truck stop. And all I wanted to do was have a wrestling match.
Stop, mobile station, whatever.
And
the guy got super butthurt.
Oh,
he got so butthurt. Like, bro, like he act like he never had any fun in his life. And Dan keeping the straightest face ever.
He's like, you understand that we have a lot of work here to do. I'm like, bro, it's 11 o'clock at a truck stop.
Yeah, really, why? Like this video if you think we're a bunch of immature dumbasses over here that got nothing else better to do with our lives. Anyway, but
you don't like that? Suck it.
Oh shit! Hey, really quick while we were thinking about it, shout out to Salamonster Sounds Off. I was listening to his podcast today. New news on the whole Cain Velasquez situation. He's facing 20 years to life in prison.
No fucking way!
Yeah, if he gets convicted, and it was either today or tomorrow he's back in court for sentencing. So
that's bullshit.
The thing is,
bail. He's been denied bail also.
Yeah, he's been denied bail, and it wouldn't have been bad if he just started randomly shooting, because he hit the guy's father-in-law. It was non-threatening. It was non-life-threatening injuries, but still. It was basically he took matters into his own hands, and
because he was defending.
And
he was being self-defended.
I believe they're also charging it's premeditated, so he planned it, which is really bad. You never want to. Advice: never plan a murder.
Yeah, don't plan it.
No, but you be tossing salad for Bubba, a big Bubba in the pen.
So regardless, if he gets convicted, I mean, everybody's innocent until proven guilty, but if he gets convicted, 20 years to life in prison for Cain Velasquez. Like, holy shit, dude.
Man. That sucks.
Just for trying to protect a family member. And it is went on record that the guy that was apparently touching or fondling Cain Velasquez's relative or whatever.
Yeah.
That's not the only child he's ever done that to. Like, reports said that he used to work at like a daycare facility, and he would follow kids into the bathroom.
Oh my God.
You know, he would say that he was helping them with their pants.
What?
They had their pants backwards. But apparently one of the kids that confessed to what the guy was doing told him that, that's our secret, keep it between us.
Oh, that's fucking bullshit,
dude. It's so sad, man.
This is
a real adventure, because this is what happened though. Velasquez followed Golatre. I don't know, the guy's Mexican's last name. I can't pronounce this. Followed his truck into his own vehicle on an 11-mile high-speed chase through the city of San Jose. Rammed the truck. Fired a .40 caliber handgun multiple times into the truck, which hit the father-in-law or whatever. But yeah, that's how it. I didn't know that actually. It was a chase on a highway. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's just anyway. But we also had. I also forgot to mention we also had Impact pay-per-view over the weekend. We had I believe Sacrifice. Yeah, we had Sacrifice.
Yeah, Sacrifice.
As a matter of fact,
and
as I was meeting Victoria, she was going to be hosting the pay-per-view. She was going to be doing like a 3-hour long thing.
Yeah. They do a thing with her and SoCal Val.
Yeah, SoCal Val. She did say that. She did mention SoCal Val.
SoCal Val and I think Velvet Sky. I think they do a online commentary on fight.
But yeah, she told me that, and I'm like, bro, that's awesome that you're still a part of Impact, even though you're not signed to Impact anymore. But she's still involved with Impact, which is super cool. But yeah, Josh Alexander's back in Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, and
which is a good thing.
And the surprising debut of Santina Marella on commentary.
See, I didn't know that. I didn't watch the pay-per-view, and I should have. Just for that moment, to see Santina Marella pulling out his Cobra. I mean, join the commentary booth. So now he's replacing what's his name, D'Lo. He must be.
I think they're gonna make a 3-man team.
Oh, they're gonna make a 3-man. Oh,
or something like that. I think he might be doing because D'Lo's been replaced with Aiden English is his name now.
Aiden English. I'm not calling him Ray-Ban or something.
Yeah, it's such a weird name. It doesn't sound like a wrestling name.
I'm just gonna call him Aiden English.
It's such a generic name.
Very, it's very Renaissance type of name. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much what we had. Joey, is there anything you want to share in the podcast? Is there anything any newsworthy? I know you said you had a couple things you wanted to do.
Oh yeah, and FTR is actually going to be taking independent bookings. Anybody have an idea of who they'd like to see them wrestle against?
I got one.
Briscoes.
I got one. I can top that. I can top Briscoes. Second Gear Crew.
Oh,
Let's
hell
go.
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an amazing match.
Hold on.
Okay, what?
Matthew Justice and Mance Warner. I don't want that F.E. Alley Catch or AJ Gray. No. I want the actual Second Gear Crew. I want Mance Warner and Matthew Justice against FTR. You put them 4 guys in a ring, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be a slobber knocker.
And right now, there's a rumor that the Steiners are going to get inducted into the Hall of Fame. That would be... I'd like to see the FTR versus Steiners just because...
God,
I just like the Steiners.
And by the way, did anyone notice when MJF tried to get the mic? And you know what he said?
Give me the fucking mic.
Yeah.
Anybody caught on to that? If you know, you know.
Yeah.
He pulled a Scotty Steiner. But I also want to do another shout out. I met this crew. I met these guys Saturday, and I just wanted to do it. Shout out to Last Man Standing. Last Match Standing podcast. They're a podcast. They do all kinds of stuff. They rank matches. They talk about all kinds of stuff. They just liked our page on Facebook. So shout out to them. Thank you guys so much. I believe their names are Genevieve and Patrick. I gotta get the name because I'm not really good with names. So y'all guys give me a moment. I was supposed to do this earlier and I was supposed to write this down, but I didn't. But yeah, Genevieve and Paul, thank you guys so much for liking World Kayfabe Podcast. You guys are cool. Guys, check them out. They're all over. They got, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google, whatever it is. Whatever you can catch your favorite podcasting platform, they're on there. Robbie gave us a suggestion for us to be a part of Spotify. Just cut do the audio version instead of the whole video thing. But I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe it's in the future. Who knows? Only time can tell. But for right now, we're doing videos. And for right now, we're doing live shit. And for right now, Dan, F you. And for right now, final thoughts?
Don't jump off off onto 4 tables like Sting, or 3.
No. You know what? You live your best life. YOLO. You only live once.
Yeah.
But don't jump off a balcony. Like, if you're 62 years old, please do not try this at home. Sting is a professionally trained athlete. By any means, that does not give you the right to jump off a balcony. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's brutal. So, I think we reached the end of this. And whoa!
Co-host was apparently hit by a bus.
Stagger Lee got hit. Oh wait, there's Stagger. There's Stagger Lee.
Hi, everybody.
Crocker, you all right over there, bud?
Yeah, I almost got hit by a bus.
I'd see that. Jesus Christ, dude. Everything's. You sure you're all right?
Everything's good.
Arm's good. Shoulder's good. Didn't break it.
Yeah, I just got these scissors in my arm.
Jesus. What are you, blind? Jesus.
Man, so really quick, I was thinking about it. What do y'all think about Double or Nothing going back to Vegas finally?
That's gonna be lit.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I can't wait.
Because what? Is this their first time doing Double or Nothing at Vegas since their first Double or Nothing?
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
Where was Double or Nothing last year?
And then on top of that, then we about to start doing the Owen Hart tournament. That's going to be very interesting. Which, by the way, before we end the video, I also forgot to mention, over the weekend, AEW has released their new line of figures. Mm-hmm. And boy, they look great. Malachi Black especially. Like, I think between his, Cody Rhodes, and I believe Kenny Omega, they're part of a new line, which is the Unmatched Supreme edition, which is where it's like a big old, I would assume, if I'm guessing, it would be a big box and it'll have multiple pieces. And they also did a special Brody Lee and -1 figure.
Yeah,
that's cool.
The Brody
which
Lee
is
and
super cool. You know what I mean?
And you can prop -1 onto Brody Lee's shoulders.
Yeah. Which is stupid cool. Like, that's awesome. I don't know, depending on, because my figure section is kind of getting full, because I have a bunch of, I have 2 Young Bucks. Not a lot. I got 1 Matt, 1 Nick, and I got 2 Kenny Omegas. I got an Orange Cassidy, an MJF, and I have a whole wall dedicated to the Lucha Bros, which, by the way, a 3rd set of Lucha Bros will be heading to this house once they release the new versions of the Lucha Bros. Hopefully we get a Penta Oscuro or whatever his name is, Pentagon Dark. So yeah, I can't wait. But the Malachi Black figure, I feel like that's the one that stood out for me. However, the Taz figure, oh boy, that Taz figure just looks ridiculous. Like, since when Taz ever wore tight pants?
Speaking of Taz, apparently there was a little exchange on social media of Taz being upset that Ruby Riott is using orange and black coloring on new merchandise. He didn't like that, apparently.
Ruby to FTW confirmed. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think Taz being mad is a work. I think Ruby's gonna join FTW. Well, FTW's going punk.
Well, if he does, he better learn Ransom's lead singer's name, because he kind of screwed that up a while ago.
Well,
what, Lars Fredrickson?
Yeah, I can't remember I can't remember what he called him.
I actually have the idea. I say idea. I actually have a report on what they're gonna do with Ruby Soho. The reason why she's got red and orange and black. I'm sorry, I'm messing up a little bit. Is because Ruby Soho is set to join the FTW brand. From there, they're gonna be doing a punk rock band called Ruby Soho and the Screaming Tasmanian Devils. From there, they're gonna be releasing their new album called Ruby and Taz Go to Soho. And Joey is muted.
Yeah, I could not hear you at all, Joey.
I said, okay, Vince Russo.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So,
Bro.
We're gonna
Really
put a record label on a contract, bro. On a pole
Really
match, bro.
really quick before we wrap this up. So, you hear about the rumors that Jeff Hardy's possibly going to be showing up on Dynamite this Wednesday night?
Yeah. I'm hopefully that's true. If not this Wednesday, then definitely next Wednesday.
I would highly doubt it due to the fact that they are randomly just picking that date because that's when his contract expires and he can go everywhere. So
I'm with Joey on this one. I feel like possibly next week.
I would put little faith in that. I mean, don't blow your hopes up to like he's coming. we're gonna hear something.
You can just picture Dan being the one that's gonna be like, yeah, he's coming, and like the next episode of Walk. Oh man, screw that stupid bitch. I hope he still does drugs and whatnot.
No, I mean,
bitch.
It'll be cool if he shows up, but like I said, I'm not getting my hopes up.
Look here, Victory Road 2011. I'm looking at you right there, Mr. Staggerly Crocker. I'm looking directly. I got my beady little eyes on you over there. I got my beady little eyes locked in on you. But yeah, I definitely see Hardy coming to AEW. It's already confirmed, but when is he coming? That's a good question. Okay. I'm with Joey on this one. I don't think he's going to show up this Wednesday because it is the last day of his non-compete clause. And, well, it looks like, well, wait a minute. I'm getting a live feed from Mr. Staggerly Crocker. He's in some type of nightclub. It looks like you're dancing with a bunch of Nitro girls, but they left you. Dude, what the hell happened?
Well, that was Jeff Hardy. That was Jeff Hardy leaving.
Oh. Y'all was at a rave party? Like, what the hell?
Well, now we have a cow.
Why you gotta talk about Brodus Clay like that? That's a shame.
Hello, Judy Bagwell. How are you doing on the show tonight?
Whoa! Hold up! Don't you ever disrespect Buff Bagwell's mother like that. The hell is wrong with you, sir? Yeah, that is terrible.
Yeah, Judy is a great woman.
You're fucking.
You literally called Judy Bagwell a freaking cow. Hey, this could be a good idea. We could get Buff Bagwell against Staggerly Crocker. It could happen.
Yeah,
it could happen.
It's got to be a Judy Bagwell on a something match, though.
Well, we gotta put the grave. We gotta put the tombstone on the on a forklift.
Elbow drop.
Oh boy. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the final conclusion of our telecast.
It's the final countdown.
Or whatever. And now Staggerly is now singing the final countdown. He thinks he's Bryan Danielson. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please smash that like button. And if you like what you see, please head on over to our YouTube page. Hit that subscribe button. We will all appreciate it, and we all love you for that. Also, make sure you want to hit that bell. Please, for the love of God, hit that bell. That way you guys don't miss any of our broadcasts, any of our content, or whatever, whenever Joey decides to put stuff on YouTube without telling none of us about the damn thing, or whatever. But from Slick Nick, Dan the Man, and Staggerly Crocker, you know what to do. Hit that track.
Goodbye. And good night.